going on based on a little let me get it kind of uploaded. Let me up this way. Better. You can see what's going on. Okay, there. Excuse me. So I bet I'm gonna be basically I'm just going out for the evening or whatever. But I wanted to kind of do my makeup online because I've been saying do my makeup. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna upload, and I never done it. So ranting come to mind. See what I'm going, what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm gonna my Morphe M165 brush, and I purchased this brush from Ulta. I really love her. I really love the products that come from there. Because I mean, to me, what I'm gonna just say, I love any makeup because I'm just a makeup head. I'm not I know my I'm excited to just even get on here and do the video because I'm like, let me just do some impromptu stuff and do makeup. So anyway, what you I'm gonna try to and there it is again. I'm gonna start off doing my brows. I've already shaded them in. Typically my eyebrows are normally thick, but I usually like kind of try to go like when I arch them, they're not filled in as much. So I went in and filled them in or whatnot, and I'm going to go over them and just clean them up. So I'm using something that's inside of a bag because it gets quite messy, but it's called Dermacol. I love the product. It lasts. I've had this for like going on 3 years. It's not because I haven't used it. It's just because it's lasted me for 3 years. I'm also gonna start off by using this product and cleaning up my brows with this. I really love using Dermacol. You can get it from like eBay or wherever. And I'm gonna just say this much: any products that I'm using, I actually purchase them with my own coins. So I'm not sponsored by anybody, but if you see my video or my live and you want to sponsor me, please don't hesitate to, because I would love to use any products that are sponsored or whatnot. If you want to send me something, my information will be below. Um, so yeah, instead of me continuously talking, I'm gonna get on in. And I hope I'm not too boring when I actually do it. And I have a mirror in front of me, but for some reason it's so far away I can't even use it. So I'm gonna use my mirror in my hand. And I am holding the Huda Beauty palette, the remaster palette for my mirror. So yeah. And all I'm doing is just cleaning them up pretty much, trying to get them to my liking. Yes, this is watered down by now. Everybody does makeup. You can tons and tons and tons of makeup videos online and learn how to do it. It is not that you have to. I feel like if you want to or you want to do your makeup a certain way, and you if you want to do your makeup a certain way, my son just came in the room. If you want to do your makeup a certain way and you don't have the correct products, there's I'm gonna just say this much: there's no correct product, no correct product. Like you can use any. And I hope my, you know what? Let me try to clear my camera off a little bit. That probably helped a little bit, or maybe not. Anyway, there's no correct product. I'm gonna just try to do this way. Is somebody knocking?
No.
Who's that beating? Oh, okay. But anyway, that is there's no correct product that you have to use to get the desired look. Um, so just do you. You can use just about anything nowadays and get a good beat. So yeah, I'm going on to my next brow. And if I did not tell you, I am using I'm using the The more, I don't know why. Like another thing is, if every time I try to record or if I'm doing something, my kids like to come in the room. Say hey. They like to come in the room every time. So I'm just letting them stand there because he just gonna. He know it's like they have a radar. Oh, mama's recording or she's doing something. Um. So anyway, I am using the Morphe M165 brush, and it's like a little angle brush, and it's perfect for anything, like any angle you're trying to like clean up real good, baby. This brush does it. So I'm gonna try to not be so boring, like I said, but while making everything look so natural. And that's another thing. A lot of people have done these videos, and I mean it's a million. You can do a million and one things when it comes down to brows, like or makeup. Period. You can do a million and one things when it comes down to your makeup. You don't have to use expensive products. Uh, you can go to your local beauty supply store to just about get the desired look. So yeah, that's all I do. I just go over and I just pretty much clean it up. And when I say a little bit goes a long way, especially with this Dermacol, I think I think I paid maybe about $4 for it, and it is awesome. When I say it lasts so long, said I've had it for 3 years, and it's thick and it conceals whatever. Like if you have a problem area, and the thing is, the Dermacol is for people with like if you're an actor or something and you're trying to cover up a blemish or something or a tattoo or whatever, that's what it's for. It's for that. You can go in there. If you need something, you can go in there. Sit down because you won't feel good at all. But that's what it's for. That's what the Dermacol is for. It's for actors. Actors is at basically actors makeup. And if you have to cover up something, you have a scar or something, and you want it to be concealed, I I think nobody can convince me to use any other. I mean, they can't convince me to stray away. Now I know there are some other good products, such as Huda Beauty, and I mean, it's really good. So it's to each his own. So I don't do much when it comes down to my brows. I mean, I pretty much clean them up underneath, do the edges or whatever you want to call it, the tip part of my brow, and I get on out the way. Now I just use this brush, and I bought, and this brush is from a store I just was in, and it's my camera's like off. But anyway, I probably should have. Oh, excuse me. I probably shouldn't have done it live. Like, okay. This brush is from a beauty. I mean, it's not even from a beauty supply store. It's from. I got this brush from a regular store, and I mean, it's nothing expensive. I just, I pretty much bought it, and it works good for me. And I do is kind of blend out. I use this brush to blend out. And that's all I do. Usually, I do pretty much the same thing when it comes down to my brows. It don't take me long at all. No shade, but I'm not saying that it because it's okay to take long when you're doing your makeup if that's what you want to do. It just don't take me long. Um, They are to my liking. And all I'm doing, I mean, I don't really do much. I just clean them up and yeah. Look at myself and yeah. Okay, so next I am going to be using, you can either use any concealer that you have. And I can also use the same thing that I just got through using, which was the Dermacol, and put it on my lid. But what I will be using is, yeah, I will be using um, a Tarte Concealer. And it's basically just to, I'm putting on a shadow. So I want the shadow to pop. And I'm online, I think, from eBay. And I'm just gonna apply it to my lids to make the color pop when I do apply it. So that's all I'm gonna do. And I like to use my fingers a lot when I do apply any color. And so I have a bad I have it bad when it's like when I'm applying something and I might apply a little bit too much. So all I'm gonna do is just take my finger and I'm gonna just kind of glide it across my lid to kind of get that color. I mean to get this primer, and I don't even know what I call this concealer. It's actually a primer. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try to turn as much as I can. But this all this is a primer, and you have to kind of be quick with this primer. It like I said, it's by time. You kind of gotta be really quick with this one because it dries really fast. And this, I mean, the reason why I like to use my finger, I don't have to, but I use my index finger and I just um, kind of spread it out over my lid in a timely fashion because usually it dries quickly. It's kind of like a clay kind of sort of to me. I don't know if I can compare it to a clay, but it's pretty much like clay. And it's about time for me to get another set of lashes as well because these are kind of beat. Okay, kind of gotta fix the lashes. All right. Once I've gotten these fixed, all right. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold as well, y'all. So bear with me. Anyway, when I say it's time for another set of lashes, I mean because I meant to go to a beauty supply store and I didn't. But anyway, so what I'm gonna start off with is the Juvia's Plus palette. I'm gonna start off with that. And I'm gonna try to come up a little bit closer that way you can see what I'm doing. But I'm gonna use the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. Okay, and the brush that I'm gonna use is the, if I can quickly find it. Okay, I'm gonna use the Morphe 173 brush, and it's like a buffer brush. All I'm doing is applying the color. Usually when I apply my top color, I like to use this brush. So what I'm gonna go in with first is the color Zulu.
You saw my big tube of weed you was screwing?
I think it was one. It was in that box by the wall. Okay, I am going to start off with the color Zulu, and I'm gonna apply that right above my lid. I'm just gonna blend it in as much as I can. Apply it right above my lid. And the title of it is a light glam. Like, I'm not trying to go all out or whatever, because I need something real light, real light, straight to the point.
Come out of there.
Going back in, same color, right above my lid. And the color is Zulu. Okay. And just pretty much keep blending until it's what you like. But I'm just gonna keep blending, and I'm gonna just pretty much um blend until because I don't have a direction I'm going in. It's just a light look glam. But I'm gonna tell you this: the thing about Morphe's brushes is that they are the bomb. Like, I can't. I mean, I wanted to have a specific thing to say when it came down to their brushes, but they are the bomb. You understand me? Okay, so I'm gonna go into my favorite palette of all time. Is the Huda Beauty Remastered Palette. Bam! And I'm going to um I'm gonna go into the color Man Eater. I love this color, y'all. When I say, you see this, I didn't even dap it that much. I didn't go into the pan that much, but it's by far one of my favorite colors. Now what I'm gonna do is go on top of that color. Well, it's not really on top of that color. I'm just pretty much going on my lid with this color, and I'm using the Morphe M441 brush. All of these brushes came from Ulta. And all I'm doing is blending. It's like a blender brush, y'all. It makes the color glide on. Not only does the fact that not only does the fact that it is a the fact that it's a what am I trying to say? The fact that I have a primer on, it's also the brush. It's all in the brush. Do you understand? All, and say it with me, all in the brush, because the brush catches the product. And when you start putting, I mean, it doesn't even matter if you don't have on primer. The brush does the work. So look at me, I'm giving y'all an anatomy lesson on brushes. So all I'm doing is the same exact thing and going over. And I see in an area where I did not blend the concealer all the way out, but it's okay. I'm just going on top of my right. It might look a little crazy. I don't have a specific regimen when it comes down to trying to get these colors packed on. I'm just blending. Just trying to blend them all, make them all look worse on, but it's like a little light beat. I get compliments all the time. Um, and when you know that you're doing something right when you're getting compliments from people that from are from a different race. I don't know if it's because of my. I think it's because of my lighting. It's really bright. Let me try to my elbow ashy. But anyway, yeah. Now this is something that I just perfectly choose to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this time. Anyway. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this brush, and it's not a specific brush. I didn't buy it from Ulta. It's from I think I bought it from a beauty. I mean, from a store that I was in. And I was like, oh, I need a couple more brushes, so I just went ahead and bought these. Um, I'm gonna go over my lid with the same palette, the Huda Beauty Remastered, and I'm gonna use. Dun, 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 I think I'm gonna use. Hmm. I think I'm gonna use rose gold. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use rose gold. I'm talking about I'm gonna try it because I'm gonna use that color. Now, so this is the thing. We're using certain palettes, and this is another thing. I didn't state this. Usually, I won't have on lashes, but since I already had them on and I slept with them and everything, that's why I already have them on. So I usually like do my makeup then put on my lashes because it just works out better for me. But today, I didn't. So this is what I was about to say. I use this brush and I started off using it, and it it didn't catch the product that good because, and I think it's the quality of the brush. So I'm gonna use my finger, and I'm going into this color rose gold, and I'm just gonna tap it on ever so lightly where I want it to be and drag it. Another technique I learned from, and I can't remember who I learned it from, but I learned that it's good like when you're applying your shadows, it's good to actually not drag when you're doing your brows, not your shadows. When you're applying your brows or doing your concealer with your brows, it's good not to pat. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Okay, you just want to see what I'm doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, but she was basically saying is don't drag it. I mean, don't pat drag. I think I'm saying them right. And I found that I tried that technique and it works very well. Like applying your when you're applying your concealer, doing your brows and getting them all set in and stuff. So yeah, this is just a technique, and this is only for the inner corners of my eyes. Um, I'm gonna hold on. This is just for the inner corner of my eyes. I'm just gonna I'm just applying that, and pretty much I'm gonna go back over and blend it on out. I saw that I did have one view, but they clicked off. But yeah, it's good to, even though I'm a beginner, I'm just starting out. I'm showing you guys what I'm doing, what I can do, and it's totally impromptu, and it's nothing. I mean, I'm not good in the YouTube. I'm not gonna say that this is only the beginning. So anyway, thank you for viewing for that quick second and popping off. I mean, getting off real quick. But anyway, so now that okay, so I use rose gold in my and this is what the color rose gold looks like on. is this. Well, let me see. It's this one, and you know what? It's this one right here. And you know what I shouldn't have done was I shouldn't have I probably should have tried pink diamond, but anyway, it's okay. So what I'm gonna do is use the same brush, and this is the Morphe M441 brush. I'm gonna end up going on the outer corner of my eyes and just blending it out together. Y'all see? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have no, blah, blah. I have no specific direction that I'm going in. I'm just gonna apply it, y'all. Y'all just pay attention. Um, so I'm gonna go into black truffle, and it's the pretty much the darkest color on the palette. I'm just gonna blend it all in. I want to give shouts out though to like I'm on the radio. I want to kick my shout out. I want to give a huge shout out to B Marie. She's awesome. I love Ashley Devonna, and it's a ton more. I cannot think of them right off the top of my head, but I know that I watch them a lot, and they are awesome YouTubers. Um, especially in the makeup world, it's like a lot of you can utilize a lot of things from their channels. And this, I mean, the camera, my phone is not giving me any justice at all because it looks better than what you guys see or what is showing on camera. But anyway, nonetheless, I'm gonna keep going, keep going. Go see what he wants. He called your name. And pretty much, I mean, it's my thing is you find your area, you find what direction you want to go in, and then I mean, you pretty much stick to that or whatever. You don't have to, because everything like you try to, if you try to, it's okay to try to recreate other people's looks, because sometimes some people be dead on, but like me, it'll never work out. Like cutting the crease or whatever you want to call it, cut creasing. I don't care. I know how to draw. I know how to straight line, do fine lines. But man, when it comes to cut creasing, like I do not know what I'm doing, not at all. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with that, and I'm gonna bring it up a little bit closer. Let me just wipe this off real, and camera as well. I'm gonna wipe it off real. Kiss. Okay, anyway, so that's what that looks like. And when I say it doesn't, like the camera does not give your or whatever your this my recording device don't give me any justice because it don't you can't really see how good it looks. So anyway, I'm gonna come in my hot bag of products, and I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty concealer. It is in the color. Um, I think it's called butternut. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty concealer, and I'm gonna just apply it to the bottom of my eyes, underneath my eyes. I'm saying bottom of my eyes, underneath my eyes. Nothing fancy, just kind of getting it under there. I do the same thing. When I say it's not ghetto, it's just what you find. Like I find, like a lot of times when me using my hands, I find it to work for me. So that's all I'm gonna do is give my hands, and I'm gonna just apply it underneath. And when I say I love Huda Beauty's products, I think B Marie had also said this. You have to make this ugly face when you going in underneath your eyebrows. I mean underneath your eyes. You have to make an ugly face. This is ugly face. That okay. So Once I've gotten it all up under my eyes, all I'm gonna do, I pretty much, it looks like it's all the way under there how I want it. I love, and then this is probably crazy to y'all. I love the way Huda Beauty's like the foundation smells. I love how the concealer smell. Like it smells so good to me, and y'all probably be like, "What is she talking about?" It smells so good to me, so good. Like I just enjoy it, like how it smells. It's just sensational. So anyway, I am going to apply. I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put on my. I'm gonna put on another one of my all-time favorites. It is called dun, 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 Too Faced. It's Too Faced Born This Way, and this is spiced rum. Can you see it? Spiced rum. And I'm gonna apply it. And I found that this is my summertime, springtime foundation. It really works for my skin, and I think this is the Jackie Aina collection or something like that with the darker colors. And all I'm gonna do, this is not a fancy brush either, but it's the biggest brush that I have, and I am going to buy me some more brushes so don't sleep on me. Um, all I do is apply a fine amount, or a good amount, to the my brush, and all I do underneath that concealer and wherever else I need to apply it, this is where I apply it to. So all I do, and this a little bit goes a long way with all of the stuff I own. All I'm gonna do, my phone is saying low battery, so that means I need to do something about that, or my video might cut off mid stream. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get this finished. And I might have to, I didn't put enough. I might have to put a little bit more. Sometimes I have to get a mirror and like put it in my face in order to get it how I want it. But I'm gonna tell you guys, this is well. If you have a dream, don't never let nobody tell you that it's not possible to fulfill your dream. Can you go tell me what time it is? Don't never let nobody tell you that you cannot fulfill your dreams. You can do whatever you put your mind to, because it's with me. I've been wanting to do this and consistently do it for years now, and I've not done it due to fear or doing due to the fact that I'm not consistent enough, and I see that doing videos and things like that it's pretty much a 9 to 5. You have to really be dedicated. Okay, you really have to be dedicated. So with that being said, don't ever let anybody stop you. Conquer your fears and step out there and do it. Like, I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it in the long run. You hear about people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna give me a check, I'm gonna give me a bag, and this, that, and the third." Well, I'm not even searching for a bag. I just want to have the better things in life, and it's we all do, but it's for much more than that, and just for pure happiness. My phone keeps saying low battery, so let me grab my charger. So let me raise up and get it real quick. Yeah. So said never let anybody deter you from the things that make you happy, and just conquering your fear, conquer your fear, and do what makes you happy. So what I'm applying now, or what I'm about to put on my face now, is the Tarte Clay Paint Liner Black. So all I do is get this, and this is just to make my eyes pop a little bit. So especially if I'm not putting on a full face, usually I will put this underneath my eyes, and it'll make them, come out a bit more. So I'm making that ugly face again. My phone is still saying low battery. I don't understand. It's charged though. Can you come and check my battery on the side? Can you come check my battery?
Where?
My charger
Where's your charger?
on the side. You see it? It's on the side. It's
Yes.
no my charger box, baby. You see it?
Yes.
Is it plugged in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Excuse me. And but yeah, conquer your fears. And you see what a difference it makes. Like look at this eye. I don't even have it all completed on this eye, but I have it on this eye, and this eye has nothing. So that's the thing. Like how good it is. Like I just dug into this palette. Okay, there. Right. All right. And that's another thing. Like if you find yourself messing up, it's okay to go back and fix it because everything is not perfect. It's okay. Just go back and fix it, honey, and it'll work out. So now I'm concluding the end, almost to the end of my what I said wasn't gonna take long, but now I'm seeing it is 40 minutes. But I'm gonna apply this Huda Beauty, and this is like my all-time favorite. I ranted about this product on Instagram, and please go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at soon to be blue. It's SOON two the number two BE and blue BLU. So it's soon to be blue. I ranted about this product, which is awesome. It is the Huda Beauty. Excuse me how dirty it is on top, but whatever. Okay. Anyway, it's Huda Beauty, and it's the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the color, my color, which is cinnamon bun. When I say the bomb, honey, the bomb. Do you hear me? The bomb that busted the house, that broke the house, that blew up the house. Okay, so all I'm gonna do, and this is just my technique. It ain't nothing like I probably get trashed because somebody that not gonna agree with me or whatever. But it's mine. That's what is what I do. So anyway, this is and excuse my the way my one of my blenders look. But anyway, what I end up doing, I just dap into my setting powder. And I'm gonna tell you this before I tell you what I'm about to do. Excuse me. What I ended up doing, the, Huda has had a net over the inside of the baking powder. I mean the baking powder. It was a net to kind of keep it confined so it wouldn't fall out. I didn't find a problem with doing that. It was perfectly fine. Who wouldn't want, like, if you ended up wasting it, it would be a wasted product. So I'm pretty sure the people that reviewed it before they actually launched it, they felt the need to say, okay, hey, let's put a net over it. It keeps the product from falling if they end up dropping it and this and the third, or it'll give you like a selected amount, in which it was a good idea, but I find it to be a problem for me because I wasn't getting enough product that I wanted. Like I would want enough. And I found it to be in the way. So I ended up cutting mine out. And if you could see, if you look in the inside, I cut my net out because I was like, oh my God, it's in the way. I can't, get enough product. But like I said, every product that I purchased, they are with my own. I purchased it with my own money. It's not. I'm not doing a review. I'm not subject to being a part of any company or anything like that. And I'm not really doing a review, but I'm just saying I want to really say that I had a problem with getting my product out of my container. Like it was just, I don't know if the holes weren't big enough. So with that being said, I ended up cutting the net out, and now all I have to do is just dip it in and get my product. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I use my blender and I'm going to go underneath my eyes, and this is where all you do is just kind of tap, go into it, bam, go into it, and somebody probably say, "Oh Lord, why she got all that on her face?" But teach his own, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I go under my chin and in like this area of my forehead. No, I don't like really sit there and bake because I don't have to do anything else to my face. I usually do this. This is my last step, and that's pretty much it. Like I love the way this smells. It just, I don't know what they do to it, but it just smells so good. So anyway, I like an Indian tribe person or whatever, but all I do, I get this brush. It's not a specific brush. It's not a Morphe brush. Not none of them. This is just a regular brush I brought from a local beauty supply store. Obviously, you've been seeing a white brush, and if it's another white, they came out in the same pack. So anyway, I just needed to say that. So anyway, all I'm doing is going underneath my eyes and kind of brushing it out. That's all I'm doing. Same over here. And it's a flawless finish, y'all. Like flawless. I just love it. It's awesome. Man, when I say the bomb, man, it smells so good. And it smells so good, and at the same time it gives you the look that you're looking for. Like no more, no less. It's the, man, when I say the bun, did I say it's the bun? I said it's the bun. Okay, great. um Excuse me again. um and the best part about making well, it's not the best part, but the part about making mistakes is that you can always go back and correct them. So that's what I had to do with Ian. Sometimes get my finger, fix them, go on. Um, and for the last but not least, I don't have it in here, but I will be applying. It's a lippy called It's by Huda Beauty. The color is Trendsetter. I love it. It's a liquid to matte lipstick. I bought it from Sephora, but I had to order it mainly because um, I kept trying to purchase it every time I went in to purchase it. They did not have it, so I had to end up going to purchase it and this, that, and third. And I ended up getting it because I really loved it. Y'all see what I'm doing. But I ended up going in to purchase it, and yeah, I own it now and I love it. It's like by far one of the best products. Um but yeah, but instead of me applying that on camera, I will show you this lipstick, and I ended up purchasing it from Deal. Was it no, it's from Belk. I ended up purchasing it from Belk. It is awesome because I ended up seeing what is her name? She's and I should know it. I feel bad for not knowing it. She plays in Have and Have Nots. She's dark skinned. If y'all know who I'm talking about, the dark skinned chocolate, beautiful, also beautiful actress. She's played in a lot of different movies, but I specifically saw her in the movie with Tara. No, it wasn't Taraji. It was Man, why am I having brain farts? It was with who was it with? It was with the comedian Taraji, and I cannot. I mean, not Taraji. I keep saying Taraji. It was with her, the actress. I mean, actual actress slash comedian, and Omari Hardwick. It was the movie that just came out. She just came from prison. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. So she's had this same shade, and I was like, oh my god, let me find the shade. I saw it on the movie, and I was like, I got to have the lipstick. No, we're not the same color, because you know how sometimes you could buy probably blue or green or something, and you see it on somebody, then you want it for yourself, and then when you end up wearing it, you like, oh, it don't look like how it looked on her. And you know, a lot of times we as people, we do that. We were like, oh, I want that same shade she got on. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, that's the case. I saw it, and when I saw it on her, it was beautiful. When I saw it on me, it was beautiful. So I'm gonna put that on camera, but I'm gonna probably end up changing it because I just don't want that. The one that I do actually own, Trendsetter, it's a nude, like it's a nude, and it looks like my shade. So I'm gonna apply that. And another thing about me is that I love nude shades. I mean, not nude shades. I love nude. I like nudes, but I like yeah, I probably know what I'm doing. If you wear liquid to matte lipsticks. But anyway, I love liquid to matte lipsticks because um they last all day. And the ones that specifically like are Too Faced. Any lipstick from Too Faced that are liquid to matte, and Trendsetter, and Huda Beauty liquid to matte. They last all day long. I don't care what I eat. It stays on my lips all day long. And I'm gonna just stop ranting because I've been talking for almost an hour. Something is in my eye too. But anyway, I've been talking for almost an hour, but this does conclude my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too ghetto. But anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a close up of what it looks like. I enjoyed it, and there will be more to come. It will be in a more, I guess, non so impromptu. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Yeah, come up a little closer. Um, my son over there is sick and I don't feel good. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and y'all have an awesome Saturday. I'm finna be out. Peace.